Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Learn Code for You. So in today's video, we are gonna see what is a variable. So a variable is like a container that stores data which can be used or changed later in your program. So variable is a container that store the data which you are giving it, and you can also use it and you can change it in later part of the code in your code. So let's see firstly what is the use of a variable. So here I have just created one file variable.html and writing some sample code of the HTML. So here I am adding one script tag. So let's just add it here in the body. So here I am gonna add the name of a student like John. So I will printing it here like in one time John. So if I'm using it like one time, then in that case I am doesn't need to use variable. But if I am adding this name like multiple times, like 4 to 5 times, so then if I'm saving this, so I can see here the output of this John, 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 John. So let's make this in the different lines. And a BR tag here, which is the HTML tag we are using here in the JavaScript. So after saving this, we can see the variable names in the next line. So here you can see I have just printed the John name as 5 times. But let's suppose I have just need to change the student name here, like from Tom to John to Tom. So I need to add Tom here again 5 times to change it. So which is a lengthy process, which is not an ideal way to do the things here. So here we need to add a variable. So here we are having a need of a variable. So to declare a variable, I just create firstly a variable with the var keyword, which is used to declare a variable var. So I have just create a variable student name. So you have also need to add a variable name always, which can get the value, which in our case we are adding here the Tom. So I have just printing here that student name like again 5 times here. So now you can see here we are able to see the value of the variable Tom. So now if I want to change the variable name again to Tom to John, we can also do that. And now we doesn't need to do that again and again. We are just uh, have to change the value of the variable here one time, and we can see the value of the variable multiple times. So yeah, that is the use of the variable. So let's see other things also. So there are some rules to declare the variable. The rules for naming the variable, we must need to start a variable with the letter, alphabetic letter, or we need to add we can also use the underscore, or we can also use a dollar sign. Like you can declare a variable name like this. So just create a new variable here, like student with a dollar sign. You can do that also here, and you can print this one also. So I can able to see here the value of the student. So this is a valid character. We can use dollar in the variable naming convention. So can we use underscore here in the starting? Let's see. We can also use here the underscore. There is no console issue here. So there is some characters which we are not able to use also in the variables. Like we can't start with the number. You can use number here like student 1, but you can't use the name like this. So like here I am also having a error like variable declaration expected. So basically here if I am declaring starting with the a numeric character in the variable, so it will give us a issue. So let's just add this in the document dot write. Let's see what will be the issue we are getting in the browser. So it will just does not print anything because we are finding a issue in the document dot write. So we can't use the numerical values in the starting of a variable declaration, like a name of the variable. So we can also can't use a JavaScript keyword in the variable name. Like function is a keyword in the JavaScript function. So we can't declare like this also. So this will also give us a error. So this is the naming conventions, and this is the last one is optional. Like you can use camel case notation like this one, like I have already used here. First name of the variable is small and student I have writing, and the for the name I have just uh, use the capital N here. So you can also use this naming convention. This is a for a best practice. You can use this. So there are different ways to declare a variable. There are three keywords of the JavaScript which we can use to declare a variable. There are three keywords which we can use for declaring a variable in the JavaScript. These are var, let, and const. So we are just covering here the var, and we will cover the let and const in the upcoming videos, like when we are using ECMAScript ES6. So in that part we can use the after that we when we are just starting ECMAScript 2015. So we will use these one like let and const to see the what are the difference between the var, let, and const. So we will cover this one in the later videos. So for today's video, we are just covering the var. So yeah, that is it for the today's video. So I hope you have understand what is the variable and how to use it. So in the upcoming videos, we will cover this one let and const. So we will understand what is the difference between these when we are covering the ECMAScript 2015. So yeah, that is it for the today's video. I hope you will have a better understanding what is variable now and how to use it. If you find this video useful, please like this video and share this with your friends, and please subscribe the channel to see more such tutorials. So I will meet you in the upcoming videos. So till then, goodbye.